What's up, guys? This is English Grammar Explained, and today I'm going to do this exercise 10 from Roundup Grammar 5 book, and well, it's very short, and I hope it will be very simple. The main task is look at Appendix 1 on page 206 and underline the correct preposition. So here we have the task, basically underline the correct preposition. Then fill in the gaps with the correct tense of, ing form of the verb in brackets. So I need correct preposition and I need correct tense of ing form. Okay, let's move on. Just for a start, let's remind what is correct tense of ing form mean. What is this thing? Well, I can use present gerund, that's like telling, something like that. Of course, I can use passive form, being told, this is it. And of course, I can use perfect, having told, and passive voice of this perfect, having been told. And that's it. What about prepositions? How can I guess what preposition to use? Well, basically, there is no way to guess anything, and I just have to know them. I have just to memorize them. Well, I am a bit lazy. I don't want to look at that Appendix 1, but I want to use my trusty dictionary. Here I cannot do without it. So, number 1, the teacher didn't believe Gerard's excuse for being or having been so late. Here is being and having been. Here we talk about past events, and in such cases we can use both present gerund and perfect gerund. Both ways are right and good. Well, it's all up to me what to use, because here I talk about past events. That's it. Okay, what about number 2? Her parents congratulated her, then something win first prize at the science fair. Well, first of all, I have to guess the preposition. Well, I just know that here we have on. Congratulate on something. But let's check it. I just type in congratulate. And here we are. Well, I don't want to read all these definitions. That's not very interesting, but I read these examples. I was just congratulating Cherry on winning, on having won her race. And here we can use either ing form, present, or perfect ing form, and we have to use on. So here I can put winning or having won. That's the same thing. Why? Because here, just like in number 1, we talk about past events. She won, she has already, to be exact, she has already won her first prize. So, that happened in the past. So, her parents congratulate her on something that happened in the past, already happened. As a result, I can use ing form or perfect ing form. Okay, what about number 3? She accused me, then something, and then lie. Let's check our accuse. What is it used with? Just type accuse. And here we go. I'm not accusing. Here we have it. He's been accused of robbery. Are you accusing me of lying? This is it. The sergeant was accused of negligence. So, number 2, this example number 2 is just what I want. Are you accusing me of lying? So here they use present gerund and preposition of. Here I use of and then lying. And here is some trick. Can I put here having lied? Just like in number 2 and number 1. Technically, I can, but there is not much sense of putting here having lied. Because she accused me of lying. It's just accusation in general. No past events, no actual events are mentioned here. So, that's a general conclusion or general accusation, if you will. So, I will not use having lied here. Well, let's try number 4. Don't blame him for leaving without you. You weren't on time. And here I use for, just like in sentence number 1. And here I use leaving. Here we also talk about events in the past, just like in number 1 and number 2. So here is the past action or past event, if you will. So here I also can use having left. It's just the same. Well, what about number 5? Henry apologized for, or maybe with, interrupting their conversation. Here I also use for. Here we also talk about past action. So he interrupted their conversation and then he understood that he was wrong and he was sorry and he apologized, like that. So here is the past action, and here I can also use both forms, interrupting and having interrupted. Well, and that's it. As easy as that. The link to the theory video about gerund forms is in the video description, and that is all for now. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. See you in the next